Just do
You
it.
can join in when he's fully updated.
Yeah.
Oh, the dragon theme.
Donkey Kong.
Now, I was slightly excited to see that they include a Panel Upon clone in Animal Crossing New Leaf. But you have to like get a little 3DS item. I was very roundabout. Oh, I'm sorry,
I don't like all these sounds.
you.
They don't sound good to me.
You should take some time to yourself and clear that out.
Maybe I don't wanna.
See how you do. Well,
You got this.
You, so
I mean, I'm at the delay, but you know, it's looking like it's anybody's game at this point.
Oh yeah, totally. Anybody's game.
Hit the dragon blocks. Dragon blocks.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
You're using flowers.
Yeah, you picked it up. Did you mean to do that, or did you just go with whatever?
Is that bad?
It's not. It's just... I don't know.
You expect me to pick
the
giant naked lady or something?
No, you should pick Thanatos because he has a big hammer. Actually, he only has that hammer in the second game.
Well, I'm already being crushed. Didn't even notice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're in crush time.
Game over.
You might have noticed that in between the two sets of garbage, you actually had a clear.
Okay.
That can be useful sometimes.
Oh, I could manipulate that, you're saying?
Yeah, you can move the pieces above the garbage line. As long as it's panels and not garbage.
I see.
Like, stuff stuck in the crevice between. Oops. I made an accidental extra. Okay, well. Enjoy some of that.
Okay.
I will refrain from fighting you for a little bit so I can watch what you do. Oh, I really wish that was on purpose, but I know it wasn't.
It was on purpose. Oops, that was by mistake, though.
That is kind of the goal, though, to make it so that you get these staggered drops from your garbage, just so you can send back significantly more than what I sent you. There's a slingshot effect in garbage attack mode.
One thing I've noticed is it's not really helpful to just clear blocks while you're in pop mode or whatever you want to call it. You just want to set up blocks rather than pop them.
The chain reactions are the king. There's no, like, consecutive clear bonus or anything.
Now, what do you do with these exclamation marks?
They only match with themselves, and they appear as you make more clears.
Oh, that's fun.
You might be dead.
You put them at the end of a sentence.
Oh, sure. It's explanatory, alright.
Okay, then.
So what's with, like, this giant...
What?
Go ahead. What's with this giant gaping hole in the SNES game list? Like, what should be next to Super Mario All-Stars?
Nothing.
It's just
the way you have them set up.
It's because you had them in release order, and the Super Mario All-Stars released on its own.
Okay.
So for
order.
The Phoenix stage
for a new row, it's an extra row of different releases.
Okay.
You know,
that's weird, but sure.
Even though it has the same battle theme. Phoenix and Dragon had to share.
I don't like these sounds I'm hearing.
Enjoy that.
Like you can sort the games in different orders, like by release date, and it'll be a bit less gappy.
I see.
The problem is that they give you a lot of control over where they go, and you have not exercised that control.
I see.
Do a lot.
I did it. So I can put the Donkey Kongs together.
Correct.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Before we started, I put all the relevant games. Oh, I'm sorry, I killed you. Look in your gap for the diamonds. Those could have helped you.
I see.
Do I have to join, play the game, or can I just go play online when you have a spot open and I'll just be it in the game?
Only two people at once.
Join her,
yeah.
you just select play online on the main menu, and she'll be on the list of friends.
I see. She's already playing. I can't select.
Does it show that?
It does. I could search again, but it's the same. So I'm ready whenever.
The answer remained the same.
Whenever Ho-Oh is done playing.
We agreed it was Firo, but we didn't actually agree.
It is Firo.
It's Mega Firo.
Oh, I get to see what Firo looks like when it wins.
Caw.
Yeah, the biggest loss to the lack of activity from the series is that since Puzzle League was invented and took over the name, which is really annoying, I'll never get over that, by the way, they have 4-player multiplayer. And that's just really cool.
No. It's too much puzzle.
Well, it also is interesting in that 4-player garbage play. You can still send garbage after you've lost.
Did Pokemon Puzzle League not
Almost
have?
positive that's the case. No, it had the 3D mode.
Oh, right, that's what it was.
That was the thing they added.
I said Pokemon Puzzle League was Pokemon Puzzle League was also unique in that it didn't actually have a Japanese counterpart, right?
Yes, it's a lot like Dr. Mario 64, which didn't have a Japanese release until the puzzle collection that included the sequel dependent upon.
Dr. Wario 64.
Sure.
So my main trouble here is I see what to do when I break up a bunch of garbage blocks, but I have no idea what to do when there aren't garbage blocks.
Well, that's a good stepping stone. There's a plateau of recognition there where you have to actually apply the same principles, but only to like the regular panels currently being cleared. And I'm not going to downplay that. That's a very big jump.
Okay.
For the longest time, I would only play versus, and what really helped me with that is to play the endless mode and just like keep raising my stack as far as it will go and just work it all the way down, because in 1-player modes you get more stop time when you make a big clear at the top of your stack when you're in danger. There's like only one line left and the panels are... Oh, that's creepy looking.
So it gives you a lot of time to
that's quite a face.
plan out how to play that way. I see.
That's bird pog.
Before we switch games, I'll show you what I mean, because it really is hard to understand the way I'm explaining it.
I tried a little bit of single player, so I saw.
Ruby.
So, like, is it better to make combos down, to make breaks down below so that you hopefully drop things from above?
Yes, because then there will be more things falling. If you make high combos,
I was always just doing it from the top.
Follow them up.
I'm still learning what counts as a combo or not.
You can slip things in between the falling blocks, but you cannot manipulate any of the blocks that are currently falling. There's one very, very specific, like, late swap. You have like a 1-frame window and it'll still count for some reason. But that's about it. When something is moved while it's falling, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Alright.
Like, let me see if I can find an example in my stack. Here, watch. Whoops, hold on, I screwed up. Don't watch me. Alright.
Don't
Watch
look
what
at
I do
me.
here. I'm going to clear these triangles.
Okay.
I move this diamond. That still counts as a clear.
Because it dropped afterwards.
But I move... Yeah, it dropped afterwards. But when I moved that star, it was too slow, and it didn't count. I didn't mean to have a too slow example, but that's
So
how
I think
that was.
probably the main thing to keep in mind is it has to move into place of its own accord. You know, its end position of its own accord.
Primarily due to gravity. After you've adjusted the positions.
Alright.
Now you can move something below, and it'll still count while it's still falling. That's where most of the late swap chain techniques come from. show you one of those. But
That's
I
what's,
have to do some cleaning first.
when I was watching you, it seems like you play mostly vertically rather than horizontal, setting up horizontals.
Horizontals just depend on a lot of panels already being in the right place. The vertical ones are the ones you get to control because all your moves are horizontal.
Okay. Clear as mud.
Like, it's hard to... You're making me feel like I'm not good at explaining stuff, but I think you're just... Oh, crap.
No, you're explaining very well.
I'm going to have to kill you now.
Please don't.
Well, I have to. You shouldn't
It's time.
But I don't know what I'm doing. It's not fair.
You shouldn't have given me all that. I mean, it's either I kill you or I run out of space. Then the lesson has to end.
Did the wrong direction.
Oh, I didn't actually kill you.
It's hard.
Yeah, I think Mewtwo's AI is like... They've only slightly surpassed it in the game since. So, he's pretty close to the perfect AI. So, you won't get a whole lot harder out of the Puzzle 8 sequel or the Game Boy Advance version.
I feel like I'm doing better than last time we played this, at least. I had fun, but I had no clue what I was doing.
That's kind of the thing, is that you get better the more you play it.
How did I lose already?
Wow, except for
Oh, wait.
that. Well, you were in crush time.
But I thought I dropped it a level. Oh, well. Guess I thought wrong.
I don't know, but Elias can make, oops, a big comeback. It is a very soothing, calm song.
Sure.
Even in the crunch time, it doesn't get a whole lot more, I guess, urgent. It's just got like a repeating loop of stuff. I do my best wordcraft when I'm distracted. I sure hope you appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you. Please continue.
I do continue. Oh, that was me. I ruined the calm and peaceful music.
Ho-ho is a little bit distressing. It's very compressed.
Well, it's also the same as Cordaria's.
That's probably why it's...
The Super Nintendo couldn't handle it.
I mean, the A sounds good, but her oh-ho-ho sounds wrong.
I'm pretty sure that the Lakitu Hey in Tetris Attack is actually Elias's pitch shifted. I could be wrong, but...
This looks good.
You can do it.
And that gray one will not clear. It won't start the other ones clearing because it's a different color.
I see.
It's actually not entirely because it's a different color, because when they made 4-player versus, it didn't like make different players garbage clear at different players non-consecutively. It's just those panels that are special. The shock blocks will create just like a stopper against continuous clearing out garbage. But yeah, the danger of starting your chain reactions too high is that you will not be able to continue them because you'll run out of panels above it to create more reactions with.
Boo.
I mean, she looks the most manga-ish of all of them. The moon spirit.
You mean less
Saren.
chibi or something?
Yes, that's probably it. It's just because she's the oldest one. I don't know.
Oh, only old people get to be in manga?
All look.
Only old people don't look chibi.
It's just the proportions. They're fairy. The fairies are too farious. Yes, I make words. Enjoy them.
You have the best words.
I prefer not to. Here we go. I'll give you some stuff to worry about.
What a great threat.
I feel like you were getting lonely over there.
You're mean.
I don't want you to play a one-player game. That would be silly.
No, all I have is Chunk.
What would be the point of having you here? Not to destroy you. Alright, now you're actually dead. I'm sorry.
That's
I don't
what
think
you
you are.
think.
Okay, well, you're gonna want to get those. Oh, drop the tallest one so you can get the hearts. But now you can't do it anymore because you've run out of panels. You need to drop the far column, and then you could have created a clear.
Coulda, shoulda.
You got it. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of me.
Good. Then we're both in agreement.
Yeah, frame rate.
Yeah,
You're
this,
They really should have put this on the
this game was a
SNES.
real struggle
I can't do anything.
for the Super Famicom. Yeah, that's what happens if you clear too many things.
Oh well.
You did too well.
Using them
How could you?
proactively.
But when 80% of my screen are junk blocks, yeah.
It's
I mean,
junk.
That's why it's very important to keep a healthy supply of regular panels. Sometimes even raising your stack so you have more of them. But once you get garbage on top of you, you can't do anything about it. I don't think anybody's used Windy yet.
I like the fairies, they're fun.
Yes, you can tell by the tone of my voice when I'm sorry. I am the sorriest. I feel so sorry for everyone who I pity.
So how worth it is it just to set up simple stacks of 5?
Not very. Like, see, of the garbage you have, if you look at my cursor, this was a 4 combo. This was a 5 combo. This was a chain reaction. Chain reactions give you full lines, and then they add an extra full line each time.
Oh, it's better than nothing then.
Well, it's mostly useful in, like, incidentally, it creates, like, these little pockets of regular panels. It keeps me from directly chaining all the garbage together. If I sent you one big monolithic block, you could rely on how long it takes each time it drops when you convert one layer at a time. But with all the irregular extra filler panels, it's less continuous clear time of the garbage blocks. I apologize in advance that I have not in all this time figured out how to teach people how to play this game. I am not a...
Dude, you're doing this in real time.
not a good influence.
I can't even talk while I'm doing this. If I want to compete.
I try to figure out a way. Like, it was a personal challenge of mine. Because I feel like people need to know how this game is. How do you play this weird game that nobody's ever heard of?
Seriously though, you're doing a fine job.
You don't.
The most successful I've ever been at that is just incidentally having people get better at it.
To your
Through
credit, you
instruction of
have
my own.
to your credit, you have at least one terrible student.
Cool. Thank you. Who's that? Okay.
I think you can guess.
I got my hand up. You can't see it, but I got my hand up.
Well, then my guess is always going to be wrong, because it wasn't one, it was many.
I did say at least one.
I'm the best student.
Yeah, you all shut up. I hate you forever.
I can't find anything to do.
Oops, I switched too many times.
I am trying to watch Joe's side of the screen, but it feels like a human trying to watch a fight in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, this is only
Just
I think,
going
5
so
minutes.
That's I can't see it.
Well,
Too
you
fast.
should at least see, like, sometimes I'm, like, moving things into place.
What
You
are
should
these
be able to see the
sounds?
results of what I'm doing.
I think
Now, you
I
should watch what he is
accidentally
doing
did
right now,
something here.
because
Getting crushed.
He did something good.
I totally did that on
Very
purpose.
good,
I'm the
thank you.
best.
Well, I'm gonna try to do the opposites and send it back to you.
Whoa.
Is that good or bad for me?
That's not good for you because you'll get basically what you sent plus a line.
Well, then you shouldn't do it.
I did notice to crush the big block. You intentionally went for a 3 instead of a 4 for the hearts.
Yeah, the 4 just would eliminate too many panels. Okay, so I sent you something equal to what you sent me. I messed up the last line.
That's the golden rule.
Sorry.
Send over junk that is sent to you.
So,
It's very
I
happy.
can't really give you real-time advice when you're doing things I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do. I made it a bit clear that time because the time was important.
Try and do a
I
T-spin.
spent enough time to eliminate unnecessary clears. I would have run low on panels. Or low on time. I have lots of panels, so that's not an issue right now.
Yeah.
But now I have a time crunch. Because of crunch time.
Everyone loves crunch. You win awards for it.
What? No.
Yeah.
This is not even close to
Wow.
It's not even close to my full
the
power.
worst
Shut
game
up.
for friendship. This is a very tame game for ruining friendship.
Imagine.
Mario Party is pretty low on there.
I mean,
Whoever said that,
Dogopon's
Pokemon is
the
very
ultimate.
ruining.
whoever said that in whatever chat,
There's Orange Juice
should,
100%.
watch our Dokapon game for sure. Also, yeah,
If I
100%,
ever get back to it.
100% orange juice. Let's, like you were saying, let's play that next. Totally.
No, let's not.
Yes.
It's not a puzzle. It's not a puzzle.
It's sort of.
It's, yeah, that's
It's
not gonna happen
not.
today, but it's
Oh, not today.
a fun, annoying, deadly game.
But let's move it up on the list. I keep forgetting about it.
Let's keep doing that.
Pass on orange juice.
I still don't trust my computer to be able to play even a simple game like that.
Nani?
With graphics and also stream it.
Well, don't stream it then. Make someone else do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably going to happen. But then I won't get any of those precious, precious views.
Oh, that's how it is.
That is
That's
how
all
it
we
is.
are to you, huh?
Oh, crud. I messed that up.
I mean,
Oh, you're a large lady.
yes, this is Cordelia.
She's their mommy.
Oh,
She's a very,
Welcome to
Technically, yes.
yeah.
She's Lip's mom in, I want to say disguise, but maybe the evil that influenced the land made her go crazy.
oh
But they didn't discover it until after the game was over, and she put on a pretty dress.
Oh, okay.
So how manga is
It's
she?
all fine. And she has a very, she has a very happy face when she turns into
good mommy.
good Fairy Queen Cordelia. So it's kind of weird. The plot line makes a lot less sense at the very end in this case.
So it makes more sense when Lip is going around randomly destroying creatures.
Well, mostly she's beating up her friends to make them make sense and stop
Yeah.
fighting people.
It's just what Joe's doing.
Mostly her.
Yeah, but she kills
Yeah,
Firo and Dragon Man and...
Well, those are monsters.
Oh, so...
Mount Doom is full of monsters instead of being full of fairies.
I see how
Yeah,
it is.
it's one of those weird situations. Genocide is okay as long as it's monsters in a place called Mount Doom. You know, where the One Ring was forged and may be destroyed.
Okay.
But for those watching, don't watch that. That was bad. Actually, it's kind of hard to...
What am I even doing?
I'm bad at real-time instruction.
Seriously though, you keep saying you're bad, but you're doing pretty darn well, and I've learned a few things.
Well, I'm not instructing you, I'm destroying you, and those are only related, not the same thing.
No, you're not. No one's perfect, that's what you're aiming for, but you're doing well.
No, I'm just saying that I'm only teaching you insofar as that you learn the game just by being bad at it and then getting better at it.
Oh crud.
That's
Here we
how I
go.
learned. But there has to be easier ways than that. That's a big part of it. I could tell you just go play Time Attack 100,000 times a day and then eventually you might get it.
Well, my instructions would simply
That's
be
not really helpful.
move blocks, pop them, don't die.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't think she's the reason why. It's not like you can see anything. It suggests something to people who might take that, but...
She's totally naked if that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think that's the reaction that most people would automatically have at a younger age group. Maybe I just think too much of children.
If we're talking about why this wasn't
The wall has
released,
corrupted us into thinking
released in the
this
US,
is a big
it's
reason.
totally not because of Naked Lady. That's a non-factor.
It's
It's just that
definitely
this
because
is
of the
so...
fairies.
Yeah, and so Japanese. This was back when...
Fairies are full of cooties, and they'll make you turn into a paneled upon player.
Well, yeah, I mean, remember, this was back in the 90s when all games had to be rad and cool. I mean, something cute will not sell, so why bother translating it?
It's the same reason why Kirby has his angry eyes.
Well, they should have
very simplistic enough.
just give Lip angry eyebrows.
And that
Probably
said,
called.
they did release this in the US.
But
They
she's
just
still
had
wearing a
to
dress, and we know that just doesn't fly.
change it to Yoshi, which is still cute, which is kind of weird. But I think Yoshi is a
I was gonna say,
dinosaur, so
the real
that's
reason
cool.
for Yoshi is because Yoshi is a known quantity. It's like the reason why Dr. Robot makes Mean Bean Machine. You want
Yeah.
to be very careful because you're in crush time.
Oh, I was too busy thinking about stuff.
And you're not going to get your bonus unless you hit 90 a Metacritic.
I said crush time.
It's no, I hear, I choose to hear crunch.
Well, I said crunch once, and then I'm like, no, that's a bad idea.
Well, why didn't this game become more popular after fairies got popular with like Winx Club and stuff?
The Sky Dancers.
Well, it's because they weren't making any panel dip pawns around then.
Bring it back.
I
Did you-
mean,
Read the room. They're doing a Netflix
There was,
Winx Club.
the Game Boy Advance game.
They actually made a Sky Dancers Game Boy Advance game too, which I just happened to learn of the other day, and it's terrible. So
I'm shocked.
I would say-
Absolutely, irrevocably.
you don't even fly in it;
shocked.
you just kind of slowly walk around.
I would say panel
Well, they
dip
couldn't
pawn
call
would probably...
Skywalkers because they would have gotten in legal trouble.
I would say panel dip pawn will probably survive a bit better in today's environment.
Yeah, we're Japanese friendly now for the most part. It's just whether they think it will be a good
Well,
enough
it's
game
not
to
so much
translate.
Japanese friendly, it's more female friendly because we have stuff like
What
Animal
you trying to
Crossing,
say? I don't feel very
Indies.
friended.
But hey, females
Conversation
are the
is
number one.
friendly.
Is the number one gaming person out there right now.
Yeah,
So they need to
females
make
are
a
a
mobile
person.
game. Got it.
Or just put in Animal
But they play
Crossing.
stinking casual games, mobile games, which they count as games, which aren't games.
mean, it depends. There are actually some decent mobile games.
Yeah,
Probably the
like,
worst thing I ever come across when it comes to games is when I'm looking, I'm like, oh, this game looks okay. And I see that was released first on mobile or at all on mobile. Then I'm like, yeah, not going to bother.
wow, what an elitist.
No, because it usually means the game's going to be weird in a way I don't want to bother with. Now, if it's a game that's supposed to be good otherwise, I'm just talking about random games, like if there's a PS Plus game or something cheap on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, if you get it for
Remember
free,
that
you'll
instead
do
of going on
anything.
a rant, because I don't think it's very friendly with my agenda.
All right.
Shut up and eat your garbage.
Let me just end with
Piece of
mobile games
garbage.
are fine, but it's just that if I happen to learn it's a mobile game when I know nothing about the game, I usually don't want to bother.
I like to have blanket statements.
I'm not a Sith Lord.
Okay.
That
say
sounds like
so.
something a Sith Lord would say.
Are you a part of the Bad Batch? Okay.
Oh man, I'm always like one moment behind a move.
I recognize your remark, but I chose not to.
Okie dokie.
Produce words hard.
Words are hard.
Words are the hardest.
You should both be on like level 10. I think he's ready.
He's ready for what? I'll go to level 7 and see what happens to him. No, you don't have to go higher. I think that I don't need to help you as much as you just need to notice. Don't keep doing what gets you killed. Yeah,
I don't like Thanatos, he's scary.
Then why'd you pick him?
Because he's scary, and I don't like him.
Why
Yeah.
did you pick him?
It will make me want to win quicker.
Now I have to listen to you making these remarks about him.
Wow, he's very large.
Yes, he's big. In the sequel, he's old.
Wait, did he make a little giggle sound?
Yes, he makes demonic laughter.
Alright, he's even scarier now.
Oh, I didn't get to listen to the giggles.
I've had the whole thing muted, so I can't.
You're a machine, Joe.
Tell that to our overlords. I mean, what? Nobody's talking about you. I didn't just let the secret go.
Well, she has fire hair.
Yes, she's the fire fairy.
Is she a Tamaranian?
No, she's the fire fairy.
Okay. So she's Din.
Din was a goddess. A primordial goddess.
I'm sure there's one game where she's been a fairy. Or a random
She's
person.
also been
You get a house.
reincarnated as a dancer.
Yeah.
No.
Get a house for her and for one of her sisters, but not the third one.
I'm twitching like a cockroach.
They didn't have time for a third version.
Yeah, no story of sea time.
Is Thanatos daddy?
No, he's just the lord of the underworld.
He's daddy AF for sure.
Like, his name is literally the god of death.
Yeah, he still could be daddy.
He's not, as far as I know. That would be some interesting plot twists that do not belong in my simple fairy match 3 puzzle game.
Okay.
Can't have that.
I mean, they could. They could make it a sweeping narrative, but I don't think that's a fundamental approach they need to follow right now. When they just need to get more gameplay outside Japan.
No.
Hint, hint.
This is all you get.
Hint, hint, hint. But yes, I would read that fanfic.
No. Oh,
I mean,
crud.
what? No, I didn't say that.
Darn it. Try moving
But
things
not really.
around.
These games are like deliberately small on details, or even written like children's books, like the actual manner in which they're written with all hiragana.
Oh, alright.
It's literally a fairy tale.
Oh, it's that One Piece ripoff.
You leave Happy alone.
I mean, I will because it's over now.
Fairy tale is
Leave
done.
him alone some more.
Yeah, it's done. Now the guy's doing like a space thing.
Okay.
But I am not arranging my blocks goodly.
Me
Oh, no.
either.
You'll totally lose.
Yeah, well, weirder things have happened. Shut up.
So I'm just gonna throw this out here. You're like an hour and a half in on one game. How long is the Puzzle Apocalypse?
It's an hour in on one game. It's only
This is gonna be the
4:30ish,
longest
isn't it?
leg,
Only.
because this is the one I feel the strongest about.
Oh,
Okay,
is it
fine.
4:49 or
Also because I'm
4:19?
probably going to be playing a
It's
lot of
4:49.
Oh,
Brah.
well then my turn's done.
Whoa.
Speed's turn.
Oh no.
Let's just do
Speed's
one
turn,
more
we'll
though.
switch.
This
Not
time
like
I'll win.
this.
Okay.
Not like this.
I'm not going above 7 though, because that was pretty hard
This time
for me
I'll
to keep
win.
pace.
I'll start on 7.
Who's the best? I haven't
I
played
mean,
as
at
her.
higher levels, you don't really learn anything. I mean, if I had a... Well... If I could play the GameCube Puzzle Collection, Count Upon 4-player multiplayer online, I would play that for hours. I would force everyone to learn along with me. That would be the whole stream. So, wink wink, hello.
I mean, like the Dr. Mario Online, which we touched once, then never touched again.
What?
I'm saying they
It's
did
not
that
the
with Dr. Mario, my favorite puzzle game.
First of all,
the mobile
Dr. Mario
game.
sucks.
Whoa.
Dr. Mario Online
I'm
was...
just gonna say that.
I don't know what you said exactly, but Dr. Mario
It's a
Online was bad.
It's a less cool Puyo Puyo.
Okay, well, what about Dr.
Really
Luigi,
rigid.
though?
If they come out with anything like the
It's still
Dr.
the
Mario
same, but
64, I'd want to play
exacerbating its
that.
own problems. The Dr. Mario 64 is marginally better because of the 4 players, but it still has the same problems in that
That you're
It's
not
a
as
really
good as
rigid game.
as I am.
yes, that is the real problem, of course. If we have enough time after all the other games, then yes, Dr. Mario, you can beat me at that.
Yay.
Sadly, we've already run out of time.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of the Dr. Mario Online thing they did. That was kind of... I didn't like it.
It was just that down from 64.
I'm sorry.
Not
Which
helpful.
Dr. Mario Online?
Online prescription. Because this is one online. That's it.
What about the mobile game?
Dr. Mario World does not count as a Dr. Mario game because it's not really. It's just a mobile
Yeah,
game.
I lose.
Hey,
Where
now.
you do like stages and stages of get 3 stars.
Yeah, and you
Sure,
get
it's on Facebook.
Goomba Tower Doctor and Dolphin Doctor.
The Virus Buster game from Brain Age is similarly. It's just like, alright, that's kind of cool, but it's not really Dr. Mario anymore. I already don't
No,
think
it's
very highly of
Virus
Dr.
Buster.
Mario.
That's what I have to say.
It's where you had touch controls.
I'm using
You
touch
moved the controls
controls.
along. And it moved really slowly, and it was just a color pattern recognition exercise. I know, I'm being elitist because it's literally all this game is. But it's not. It's not as gamely. Like, there are mathematical reasons that I cannot explain as to why this is a better game. as to why Puyo Puyo is a better game than Dr. Mario.
Well, it's not Dr.
So
Mario's
just
fault that
trust
Dr.
me,
Mario
I'm
is
a
so
doctor.
freaking old and was one of the first contenders to Tetris. Dr. Mario's
I mean,
old
that
school.
doesn't help his case.
That's all.
He's very old school. He's also very simple, and the number of game states and inputs from the user is a lot lower. It's mathematically provable as much simpler.
What's also true is that it seems like all the mobile games are sort of based off of the concept of panel to pawn, as opposed to other types of
they're
puzzle
based on
games,
Bejeweled,
which is sort of,
which is even simpler.
yeah.
Don't get me started on Bejeweled. I will have to murder people. You're already in the process of being murdered.
I'm just leading you to think that.
Yes, well, I will continue to think that and then make my dreams a reality. Ah, crap, I did that too soon.
Oh, there goes
I wouldn't
gravity.
have done anything good in the end anyway. See, what's really happening is you're poisoning the well. You're gonna put me in a frame of mind that the next person will get even less restraint shown.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Although,
kill me dead. I'll be the first.
I'm going to kill you
Casualty.
all with death.
Well, now I know
I'll be
that. Now I know how to flip your kill switch. I'll just file that away.